Hey, something smells good.
Well, I hope it tastes as good as it smells.
What is it?
Mama calls it old country stew. It's Luis's favorite.
How's he doing?
Not good.
So you're going to cheer him up with a nice home-cooked family dinner? That's so sweet.
Yeah.
You know, if anything can make him feel better after Sheridan's funeral, it's being around his family.
That's not the only reason.
What? Oh, please don't tell me this is about Ethan.
Whitney, I am in the middle of a crisis, and I have to do something.
What crisis now?
I have to tell Luis about Ethan and me.
What? You were going to drop a bomb like that on Luis today?
Yes, I have to. The sooner I tell Luis, the better. You know, all of my life I've heard Luis talk about honesty and honor. And Luis is honorable and honest, so I have to be. I have to be the first person to tell Luis about Ethan and me before he hears it from somebody else.
Okay, Mrs. Hotchkiss, what is it that you'd like to tell me?
Look, I know this is a terrible time for you.
Right. So, look, as soon as the ceremony's over, I'm gonna go over there and pay my last respects to Sheridan. So whatever it is you'd like to discuss, I just appreciate it if you keep it short.
Oh, yes, of course. I know a way to ensure that Ethan and Gwen will end up together.
Do tell.
I'm going to tell Luis about his little sister's involvement with Ethan.
Given the man's hatred of the Cranes, Luis will go insane.
And he will see to it that Teresa doesn't get within 100 miles of Ethan.
Oh, yes, I like the way you think. It's so inventive.
So what is it that you want to tell me?
Something that's going to change your life forever.
What could Julian want to talk to me about today? And why does it have to be at the Crane Mansion?
We're finished here. You're to go straight back to the mansion. I want to see you in the library.
Why, Julian? What's it about?
You'll know in good time, you and Ethan. And Sam Bennett.
Oh my God, he knows. Julian knows that Ethan is Sam's son.
I don't know what it could be about, Sam.
Strange.
My deepest condolences to your family.
Thank you, Father.
Remember, I want to see you later.
What is this about, Julian?
You'll see. It shall all be revealed.
Mr. Crane is up to something.
Yes.
He knows Villar. Somehow he figured it out, and he knows that Ethan is Sam's son.
What have I done to you, Sheridan?
No!
Well, it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
How you holding up?
Not good. Not good at all.
It's rough, I know. But we're working on it, Hank. FBI? Interpol?
I gotta bust the case wide open, I know.
That's right. We'll be making an arrest very soon.
One thing I'm certain of. Sheridan is in a better place now.
Of the people I've ever known, Sheridan is the most deserving of an afterlife.
She had such a good heart.
No. She's in a happy, tranquil, loving place. Thank you, Father.
Stop! I'm alive! Please, can anyone hear me? I'm alive!
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me higher. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
You don't know for certain Mr. Crane knows.
But what if he does? What if he found out that Ethan is Sam's son?
Just stay calm. It may be that Mr. Crane knows nothing.
But he might. Alistair knows everything. He has spies everywhere. I bet he found out.
I can't imagine how. We destroyed the papers. There's no evidence that Ethan is Sam's son.
No, that look on Julian's face, that sick smile. And this meeting that he's called with Sam and Ethan and me.
I still think it could be all in your head.
Well, if he found out, it's off with my head. He'll destroy me and Ethan. Ethan will lose everything. He'll never be head of the Crane Empire.
So, and after you finish up here with the security detail, you'll come to the mansion,
What's so important that you can't tell me here?
Don't disappoint me. I expect to see you in an hour.
What the hell's going on here, Julie? Is this business or is it personal?
Personal. Very, very personal.
Do you know that you are way off here, Teresa? Luis is never going to accept you dating a Crane.
Whitney, why? I'm cooking a wonderful dinner, and I set up the whole house with pictures of Luis and me.
You know, I know exactly what you're doing. And you can play nice with Luis all you want, but it's not going to work.
Whitney, I also put together a cassette of all our old family videotapes, and I'll show it to Luis, and it'll remind him of how close we have always been.
Why are you not getting this, Teresa?
Whitney, when Luis and I were younger, he always told me that he wanted me to marry Prince Charming and live happily ever after.
Teresa, but this is Prince Ethan. Crane. Luis hates the Cranes.
It doesn't matter what his last name is. All that matters is that we love each other and we always will.
Okay, all right, fine. Let's just say you get Luis's okay.
I'm going to do better than that. I'm going to get his blessing.
Okay, well, even if you do, he is not the only obstacle that you have to overcome, Teresa. The Cranes are all against you. Not one of them wants you to marry Ethan.
Well, I'll change their minds.
You are dreaming, Teresa. And what about the Hotchkiss women? Gwen and Rebecca are going to do anything to make sure that you don't even get near Ethan.
Well, let them try. I mean, I know Ethan loves me. He does.
You know, your head is so far in the clouds. You are so far away from reality.
Whitney, I am in love. That's the reality.
Rebecca Hotchkiss is a shark. She won't let anything or anyone prevent her daughter from marrying Ethan Crane.
Brace yourself, Officer Lopez Fitzgerald.
What?
You're not listening to me.
No, I am. I am.
But this is very important.
You know, you're right. I'm not listening. It's just not a good time, okay? We'll talk later.
But...
Yes, we will indeed talk later, Luis. And when we do, you are never going to let your little sister near Ethan again. Then Gwen will become Mrs. Crane, and the keys to that golden kingdom will be hers.
Well, Now's the time I'm supposed to say goodbye to you. I can't. I can't. I keep going over and over everything. I can't let go of you. We had our whole lives ahead of us. We had a chance to see how good we'd be together. Now that chance.
Hang on! You're doing great!
Not too bad for a spoiled princess, huh?
Not too shabby at all.
For someone who thought she wasn't cut out for motherhood, you're natural.
It's all I've ever wanted. You're smiling again.
I can't stop it.
I feel like I'm blushing every 5 seconds. And what's this the beginning of?
You tell me.
I don't know. All I know is it's the best beginning I've ever had.
Tearing my best friend apart. It's all my fault.
I'm alive! Help me! Somebody, Louise! What's that? What's going on?
I'm going to check to make sure Ethan goes right back to the mansion.
I don't understand, Julian. Why do you want to see us? What is this all about?
What is this about? Information I received in this envelope.
Information?
Yes, very important information that Father sent over.
Alistair?
That's why it's imperative that Ethan be here when I open the envelope, because what's inside interests him most of all.
It's all over Pilar. Alistair carried through with his threat and dug out my secret. He had me investigated and found out. And now he's told Julian, who is determined to torture me.
Well, nothing is certain yet.
He knows, Pilar. He knows that Ethan is Sam's son.
You've got a lot of explaining to do, Ivy. I can't stand to see Louise suffer like this anymore. And I caused it. All of it.
I waited so long to meet the right woman. And when I do, I don't let it happen. I don't admit my true feelings for you. I wasted so much time. Now there's none left. None. What am I going to do without you?
Why is there a light on in here? Who turned it on? What's happening? What's going on? Where am I? This is my own private hell. This is my punishment. No. It can't be. Somebody has to help me. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Luis was coming back. He was coming back for me.
Gonna leave without one more.
You'd better go. Agent Freeman's waiting for you.
Look, I don't expect to be long in Washington. You know, they just want to debrief me on your case, sign a few papers.
I'll miss you every second that you're gone.
No, this wasn't supposed to happen.
I know it sounds complicated, but it's really pretty simple.
Maybe for you, but for me...
You have to trust me, Sheridan. Come on.
Okay, Hank, I want to. It's just... I don't know.
Well, it's the only way to trap Roger and Pierre. To flush them out of hiding, and once they come out, we grab them and we put them away. And at the same time, we get rid of that threat that they're holding over your head and mine.
This is all just... It's so involved. What if something goes wrong?
It won't.
Well, what if it does?
It's gonna go down just the way I explained it. I promise you.
I talked you into doing this, Sheridan, and you trusted me.
I hope nothing's gone wrong. Please, God, don't let anything go wrong.
Luis, help me!
You actually think this is going to work, Teresa? By reminding him of all these sweet, fun times you guys had when you were younger, he's suddenly going to accept you and Ethan? Luis hates the Cranes. He blames them for your father's disappearance.
Winnie, I know...
No memory, no memento, no picture is going to make Luis give you and Ethan his blessing.
Whitney, fate has brought me and Ethan this far, and fate will see us all the way through.
Have you ever thought that maybe, fate works both ways? That maybe right now, your fate is in the hands of someone that doesn't necessarily want the best for you. In the hands of your enemy.
Come on, Luis. Come on, come to Rebecca. I have so much to tell you.
Ethan, when you finish here, I want you to come straight back to the mansion.
Why, Father?
I'll be making a major announcement that concerns you.
How? What announcement?
You'll see, Ethan. You'll see.
Is it all right if Gwen comes along?
Oh, yes. Gwen, definitely. She should be there. She'll be very interested in what I have to say.
That sounded somewhat ominous. Explain. I don't...
Look, why does Julian want me at the mansion?
Oh, I was just about to say, I don't know.
You look pale, lady. Scared to death.
Scared?
Do you think Julian's found out about us? About our past?
I don't know, Sam. I suppose.
If he knows. If he's figured out that we were once...
In love?
That was years ago. And I am through hiding it. Because I'm going to be a man and face up to it. If Grace gets hurt, I will never forgive you.
Me?
Yeah, you're the one who kept pushing this. Kept coming after me, wouldn't let up. I'm not surprised Julian became suspicious.
Well, if Julian's figured out that we were together, then he's going to assume it has continued. What if he tries to divorce me? What will that do to Ethan?
Look, I don't give a damn. I only care about Grace. I don't want her to get hurt.
Ethan!
Look, I don't give a damn. I only care about Grace. I don't want her to get hurt.
What's that all about?
Looks pretty heated.
Why is Bennett badgering my mother? What do you think you're doing, Bennett? What's going on here?
That's exactly what I'd like to know. I was asking your mother why Julian wanted me at the mansion after the funeral.
Why does he want you at this meeting?
And your mother, too. Julian wants Ivy there, too.
Why? What do the three of us have in common?
Now, if we ever had kids, there's one thing I know for sure. They'd be beautiful. Just like you.
This isn't what it was supposed to be like. No! Louise! They said it would be okay. They told me.
It's just, it's not that simple, Hank. There are too many variables.
All right. Maybe it is a little complicated.
A little?
Yeah, but there's no other way. You have to be seen in the coffin or it looks suspicious.
What if the coffin has to be closed?
It'll never happen.
But what if it does?
It's never going to go that far. Roger and Pierre will already be arrested.
Look, I hate to keep saying what if, but this is my life we're talking about. There has to be an alternative, a backup plan.
Okay, let's do the worst case scenario. Let's say that for some reason the coffin does get shut.
God.
There will be light and oxygen in the coffin for up to 2 hours.
Wait, in the coffin?
Yeah, we've already got it rigged. Everything's hooked up. It'll kick in automatically.
I don't understand. Why would the coffin have oxygen?
Like you said, backup. You know, in case we do have to go all the way and bury the coffin. But there's only a 0% chance that's even going to happen.
Buried?
Yeah, it's like I said.
You'd let them put me in a grave?
No.
But you just said.
Well, it would only be for a few minutes. I mean, you wouldn't even know what was going on anyway. Because the drug we're going to give you will keep you knocked out. You'll be asleep the whole time.
What if I'm not? You know, I hate to keep saying what if, but say the drug doesn't work and I'm awake.
You won't be.
But I'm claustrophobic, Hank. Remember that night at the Lobster Shack when I was put in the magician's box?
Yes, I remember. So sorry to put you through this, Sheridan. At least you're asleep and you don't have any idea what's going on. This will all be over soon. Very soon, I promise.
I don't know how much more I can take of this.
Hello, Father.
Well, is it all arranged? Are the others on their way over there?
I expect them momentarily. I can't wait to see their faces when I open this envelope.
What do you and I and Chief Bennett have in common, Mother?
I don't know.
Well, there must be something.
Well, it is rather puzzling.
Why would Father invite Chief Bennett into our home? Sheridan would still be alive if the Harmony Police Department hadn't screwed up.
No!
Anytime.
Don't! Ethan!
Look, I know you're upset about your aunt, but I'm not going to sit here and let you rip me and my men.
Please, Ethan, anything you're going to do is only going to make things worse.
How could things be any worse?
Oh. So much is going to change when...
What, Mother? What's going to change?
It just meant that Sheridan's dead and everything is changed, and let's just go back to the house and get this over with and hear what Julian has to say.
Just wish I had some idea what's going on.
Ethan, please know that everything I have ever done in my life has been for you.
All right, Mother.
And please know I love you more than anything in this world.
Mother, you're thinking the same thing I am. I wish we could have said goodbye to Sheridan. From now on, the people I love, I'm going to let them know how much they mean to me. Let's go back to the mansion and hear what Father has to say. Judging by the look in his eyes, it's something big.
I'll meet you there.
that his life is about to change, and not for the better.
There. Everything's perfect.
Nothing is perfect, Teresa. Don't you remember when your brother told you if you ever had anything to do with Ethan Crane, that he would cut himself off from you forever?
Yes, but that was before. When I tell Luis how much we love each other, well, he'll understand that we have to be together.
You are just dreaming, Teresa. What do you think would happen if I told my parents that I got mixed up with Chad? They would disown me. I would hurt my family terribly. Is that what you want? That's what's going to happen when you tell Luis. Do you want to tear your family apart, Teresa?
Okay, Mrs. Hotchkiss, what is it that you wanted to tell me?
Actually, Luis, it's a story. A story about a girl from the wrong side of the tracks who set her sights on Prince Charming.
I don't know how much longer I can wait here.
If I wake up in the coffin after it's been buried?
You won't.
But you can't guarantee it, can you? No.
Look, it's like less than 0.5% chance that you'll wake up.
I don't like the math.
I won't leave you down there for very long, I swear. I mean, as soon as Roger and Pierre are arrested, I'll call Luis and we'll have you dug up in minutes.
Please, keep your promise, Hank. Please call Luis. Get me out of here.
Damn. That's it. I gotta call Luis.
Please get me out of here.
Come on, Luis, pick up the phone.
What are you talking about, Mrs. Hotchkiss? Just hold on a second. Let me take this.
Oh, wait, Luis, don't answer it. Nothing could be as important as what I have to tell you.
Come on, answer the damn phone, Luis.
Someone, anybody! Get me out of here!
Teresa, I'm begging you, don't do this. Think of your family, how they're going to suffer.
Whitney, you're my best friend. You should be thinking positive.
Well, at least I am thinking, okay? You are all over the place.
I'm in love.
And that excuses everything.
Whitney, I don't need any excuses. All I need is Ethan.
You need to just let that go. Look, these are the people that you can count on, Teresa.
And I will always count on them.
Is that why you're willing to risk everything for Ethan Crane? A man who hasn't even decided whether he loves you enough to marry you.
But he will, and he does. You'll see, Whitney.
Is that why he chose you to go to the funeral with him? No, he chose Gwen. I mean, he's probably still with her right now.
You sound like that's what you want.
What I'm trying to do is trying to get you to realize what's at stake here, Teresa. Look, you're going to choose between your loving family and rolling the dice on a guy who hasn't even said he wants to marry you. You are willing to trade your family on one huge what-if.
It doesn't have to be that way.
You know what? I'm all out of arguments here. I just think this is really sad. It's so sad that you're willing to hurt your mother and your brother, the people that really love you, on a guy who doesn't even know what he wants.
Here you are. Excellent. Happy to see you all. Wait, so where's our esteemed chief of police?
Sam's on his way.
Well, since He's one of the key players in all this. There's nothing to do but to wait.
Why is he a key player, Father? What are you talking about? What's going on?
I'm unable to say right now, Ethan.
Why is that?
Because I promised your grandfather I wouldn't reveal what's in this envelope until all the interested parties were present. Pilar?
Yes, Mr. Crane.
Would you be a dear and fix everyone a drink? I make Ivy's a double. She's going to need it.
I am done for. And so is Ethan's future as a Crane. Julian knows. He knows everything.
It's my friend Hank. I have to answer it.
No, wait. Let it ring. What I have to say is much more important.
Come on, answer, Louise. Pick up.
Look, Hank's in bad shape. Sheridan's death hit him hard. He might need some help.
But...
Just dial tone must have hung up.
Damn, it went to voicemail? Yeah, hey, listen, hey, buddy, it's Hank. I really need to talk to you. Call me as soon as you can, okay?
Okay, Mrs. Hotchkiss, what do you have to tell me? And I'm hoping it's not another story about a poor girl and a Prince Charming. You see, I'm not really one for fables or fairy tales or parables or any of that kind of stuff, so please, just plain English.
Okay. Have it your way. I'll give it to you in plain English. Right between the eyes.
Maybe it's at the station house. Pierre.
Hank.
Who's this?
I think you know who I am, Hank.
Roger.
We meet at last.
Yeah, well, what the hell are you doing in America? You already got what you want. Sheridan's dead.
Yes, and I wanted to thank you personally for a job well done.
Like I had a choice? Look, I can't be seen with you, okay? I have to go. I have an appointment.
Please stay, Hank. We have so much to talk about.
Like what?
Like why you were about to call your friend Louis.
I can't take this. I want to suffocate. Hank, please. Call Louise. Tell him that I'm down here. Louise! Please help me! Louise!
Oh, yes. The final piece of the puzzle has arrived.
What's this all about, Julian?
Oh, you'll know soon, Chief Bennett, very soon. What I'm about to say will affect everyone in this room. When you walk out of here today, all of your lives will be changed forever.
Whitney, the trouble with you is you worry too much.
Yeah, well, maybe you don't worry enough.
Like I said, it's all in the presentation. As long as Louise hears it from me first, as long as I'm the one to tell Louise before he hears it from anybody else, it'll be okay.
You are completely delusional.
I'll be able to persuade Louise that Ethan and I are in love.
Yeah, well, maybe you better persuade Ethan first.
You're not going to talk me out of this, Whitney. I'm going to tell Louise tonight. And when he finds out, he's going to be so happy for me. Happy that I have found my Prince Charming. It's going to be great. As long as I tell Louise first and he doesn't hear it from anybody else, everything will work out perfectly.
What would you say if I were to tell you that a member of your family was involved with one of the Cranes?
Well, what would you expect me to say? My whole family is involved with the Cranes. My mother works at the mansion. My sister was working on the wedding. I was guarding Sheridan. I really don't want to talk about this right now, okay? I have to go.
But
I have to go.
Fine. But before you do, I want to leave you with a little something. Your sister, Teresa, is Ethan Crane's mistress.
Why, Hank? For what reason would you call Louis?
Because that's what friends do. Friends call each other. I gotta go.
No, Hank. You're not going anywhere yet, mon ami.
What's going on? What are you doing?
We know, Hank. We know Sheridan is alive.
What the hell are you talking about?
Please. It's one thing to double-cross us, but don't try to make fools of us.
We know Sheridan is alive, and that you are trying to reach Louise to tell him to have her dug up.
But we cannot allow that. So Sheridan Crane is going to die down there.
Your plan has failed, Hank.
A clever idea. But you didn't get away with it. Sheridan will rot in her coffin, and Pierre and I will never be connected to it.
But you will, Hank. A death, a real death, will be all your fault.
Hank, please call Louise. You promised. You won't leave me down here. You can't.